Hello everyone and welcome to another Disney Dreamlight Valley video. In this video we are going to be taking a look at how to get Maleficent, the brand new villager. Well, kinda new. She was in the Storybook Vale DLC, but she's finally recruitable. She can join your valley as a fully fledged villager. This is how. I'm going to timestamp some of the puzzles to make it easier for anyone who is confused or confuddled by different parts of this. There's a few tricky ones that I myself had to kind of sit, think some more about. But here we go. So, for those who may have missed the last video, you do have to do a preemptive or preliminary quest, Storm of Stories, which opens up this library of sorts. And it's kind of a funny twist on, I suppose, the underworld, where dead characters, I suppose, are kind of like waiting to be erased. So yeah, that's what's happening. Poor Maleficent, is her story is going to be erased. And it's a really poignant kind of story. She's obviously resisting, but she needs our help. I would advise everyone to read some of the dialogue in this. It's quite funny, and the writers have done a good job of entertaining the masses. But yeah, we have these magic quills, and they're quite cool. Expect them to enter some sort of Disney film in the near future. But yes, it'll take 5 eons for our paperwork to transfer up the work order to save Maleficent. So we have to think of some clever strategy to expedite her rescue. And to do that, we just have to find. Oh, you can either wait 5 billion years, which I don't recommend, or you can talk to Maleficent and she will give you a clue as to where her waiting ticket is, and we're just gonna put that together to figure out the number that should go on the board in front of her. So we're going to do a little bit of a skedaddle with the waiting order. So this is quite easy. You just have to find 3 torn pieces, and they should be on the ground. So I made the mistake of not looking by the counter, but there is one behind him. We will get that at the very end. But yeah, that's what they look like. They're like little orange slivers. So that's 1. That's 2. And number 3 is behind the counter. Now, it says change the number on the now serving board to match Maleficent's ticket. So if you check your inventory, you will find out the ticket that so it's in 3 pieces. So you have 9, middle piece 3, 7, 5. I think that's the same for everyone. I don't know if it's just like a random order, maybe for different games, but that's for me. So 9, 3, 7, 5. There's only a certain amount of combinations you can do with those anyway. Bring the ticket to Magic Quill number 1. He's very cute, isn't he? He's going to be a stickler for this now. Love the wee keyboard as well. I'm looking at this and I'm like, oh, look at all the furniture. At like different angles and stuff. It's really cool. So yeah, this is kind of where Magic Quill explains that she is being filed for erasure. So during erasure, anchor moments are deleted or thrown into the waste, which is very sad. Kind of interesting though question, what would happen to the other characters that are tied to her existence? So what would happen to Aurora and all the others and the fairies and stuff? Anyway, that's for another DLC. So yeah, this is what we have to do. We have to try and lodge a stop on the erasure process. So Magic Quill will open the gates and we have our second puzzle area. So this is the review floor, and I suspect this is where a lot of you will get into a bit of conundrum with the puzzles because it really did stump me. But anyway. Hit the wheel near the quill with your royal net. Now obviously we have to do a charged attack because it's awkwardly that way. This is kind of cool. Like the portal kind of like travels around this like current. So there you go. Now, this is the first solve the puzzles to find Maleficent's first anchor moment. So there are 3 anchor moments. This one's a bit tricky, lads. Not gonna lie. First thing you're going to do is go round. So like there's two things to do. You have to turn these gargoyle heads around. I think there's 3 of them. And you also have a floor puzzle. So by turning the gargoyle heads around, you'll open this door. So they're just scattered around it. And when you come down here, you'll find that there's a fishing node in the fountain. And that is going to be the final, a missing slot on the floor tile. So that's the first thing I would advise you all to do. If I were you. So yeah, that's it. Now the floor tiles, there's no explanation. Or at least none I could find. Except for online, who helped me. But yeah, I'm just going to show you the solution of the floor tiles because it doesn't really make sense, the kind of conundrum they gave. But basically, I think what some people said was the skulls with the eye patch on, you're not to listen to them or something. Anyway, if like me and you're a busy person and you just want to move on to the next challenge, this is the solution for you. So, the door will open if you have on the line skull, bird, skull. And then you have bird, skull, bird, skull, bird, bird. There you go. I'll put it in the comments below if you thought it was too quick, but like once I saw that solution, I was like, I don't even want to know how you found that. I just want to jump to it. Then you just go and you have to hightail it all the way back to Maleficent. So we speed along. There she is, still looking quite invisible. We give her the memory. Plot twist, it's not enough. She's that powerful. So we need to, remember, get 3 anchor memories because she is on the chopping block for erasure, deletion, exile, annihilation, assassination. Pick your fancy. But yeah, with each memory she does get a little bit more solid. So it's in our interest, I suppose, to save her. So then the gate will go on to the next part. And get caught up in the corner there. It's a really cool design. So we talked to Mr. Magic Quill. And the conveyor belt is jammed. So only someone with supervisor authority can fix it. Which we're going to say we are. How many seats are in the waiting room? I'm going to go with 44. How many magic quills are currently on duty, including myself? I'm going to say 4. Which floor of the reviews and processing department are we in right now? 2nd. We have sufficient knowledge. Oh, I think we got one wrong. Maybe there's only 3 of the quills on duty. So yeah, this then is just a little bit. You get the wheel. You put the wheel on. And then, lads, there's no real kind of like cognitive order to what I do. I just start hitting things, and I kind of see a pattern. I can't even describe it, but you basically just have to get them to connect in a line that will pass the portal onward. So, fiddle with that, mess with that, but once you get that line, you kind of just have to hope. Ugh. Oh, there we go. See? So yeah, there's no method to my madness with this game. It was literally just like hit things a number of times. Then we have another portal to do. The portals are pretty cool, aren't they? Imagine if they were like a doorway. So yeah, when I went in here, I was like, is there something to do with these statues, these knights? But no. So we just get our... Oh, you don't need pickaxe for these, it's shovel. Okay. Getting rid of the teapots, which are pretty cool. I love them as like an ornament. We collect everything that falls, because why not? We need to clutter our bags again. So yeah, raise the fingertip in the spinning wheel and the path forward thou shalt reveal. So basically, this is an easy-ish challenge. We're just going to tackle the right-hand side first, which is a little bit longer than the left, but it's doable. So yeah, you're missing you're missing the spinny thing that like raises the water. You know, like those puzzles we done with the Hades realm. So you're on a mission to find them. And nothing on the knights. So my paranoia with those knights will never end. So there's one there. So you get your watering can. I can't. Actually, it's been ages since we've done one of these. That lowers that platform a little bit. Get your shovel again. Do some mass destruction. And we keep down this path. And then you're going to come to the next, I suppose, water machine. Thingy-bob. Water wheel. And that's going to lower the platform down a little further. So it's just going to create like a bridge. Or a stepping stone. So again, having a bit of food is good because then you can just charge by. And there you go, there's your missing cog. Bring it back to the Aurora statue. So the knights again were useless. Useless, lads. Place it in. Water it. Oh, I selected. And there we go, she raises. Good idea to use the stairs. And then this one is quite easy because all you have to do is just play it. You just have to water it. You just have to clear, again, teapots. With open chests. Be rude not to. There we go. Never know when you need whatever it is that's falling. Is it like tea syrup or something? I forget. Clay? Can't remember. Water. There we go. And the door then will shine, or the lights will shine out of the statues, and you'll get your second anchor memory. Way. Then we hightail it back to Maleficent. And there is a wee shortcut you can take from that. And she's going to get a little bit more solid. We're doing the Lord's work. Yeah, why couldn't her memory be like ice cream? Eating ice cream. So yeah, then she kind of like talks about her evil plans and you're like, is saving you such a good idea? Probably not. Everything is saying sorry to her. Yeah. Character animations on her are pretty cool, aren't they? They're pretty full on. There we go. She's almost restored to her full power. I'll be back in a jiffy. So we can go back up the shortcut to the third and final anchor. And it turns out do I hit this? Yeah. I'm here to stop you. Oh dear. Oh, okay, yeah. So when you've done that, you send the portal into the erasure. So we either have to fill out paperwork to get the portal back to save Maleficent, which will take eons, or we can take matters into our own hands, which means, lads, you're just going to have to fish it out. Which isn't too bad of a thing. So just the normal node. I think it's like a gold node though, like that you have to like do it a few times. Oh no, it's a grey node. We just jump into unknown danger. And then this one is another kind of easy enough puzzle. Just takes a little bit of time and brain power to work out the intricacies. And I did make a mistake by forgetting to push the statue, so learn from me. I was sitting here for like 5 minutes. But yeah, basically you have to guide the statue through furniture. Ooh, weird camera angle. So yeah, we have the statue. And you just have to move things out of the way. So, for example, these two, we just push them. Oh, there's a cool animation there that's just procced. And then you just go to your statue and push it. And then we'll go through. So there's, I think, 3 of these. That's number 1. This is number 2, and again, it's just probably just like a thing of just like fiddling them around. So you push that one over, push this one to the back, and then push them both over. Here you go. Just edited out a lot of mistakes I made there because I just had brain fog. I needed a coffee. And then this one, it's just again clearing away. So just making sure that that middle section is okay. Press that one. See? Easy. Esports. And then of course there's a chest that you just have to loot. Along with all the tea pots. We go and get the final anchor memory of Maleficent. And then pop back to the woman herself. Or at least she thinks so. Magic Quill is outside and he has a message for us, category protagonist. So basically this is quite funny, and I was kind of a bit gagged by this. The Lorekeeper is saying that Maleficent is the reason why everything's going quite asunder in Storybook Vale, and that she recommends we do erase her. She's simply too villainous. So like, it's quite gas, isn't it? Talk to Maleficent to get the confusion sorted out. So you can talk to Maleficent and be like, hey listen, the book wanted me to kill you, but I didn't. Or you could kind of go through with what the book wanted to do. I don't know what the options, what happens with other options, but I kind of saved her. I went for the... Because I was like, I want her, just in case there's some kind of craziness in the decision-making process that she doesn't join after you decide to keep the memory. But yeah, I gave the memory back to her. And that restored her to her glam self. Don't do that foul book spitting. She's lying. Something's not right. Kind of am suspicious of the book.
You have my thanks.
So you pop it back. And voila. Game over. Maleficent destroys everything. Yeah, can you turn into a dragon and offer rides around the valley? I thought you were a ruler of serious pursuits. And there we go. Dun dun dun. Deadly. Now we have business to attend to. Shall we pay a visit to the Lorekeeper? Absolutely. Absolutely. We've justice and retribution and revenge. That book is pretty cool, isn't it? Yep, talk to the Lorekeeper. She's going to be ashamed of you. But yeah. I can't erase someone without evidence. Even though we do have plenty of evidence that she is a bit of a wagon. So she's not the sole cause of the problem. The cause of the problem across the Vale is you. Wow, she wants to get rid of us next. Your presence in Dreamlight Valley is causing never after. Stories and characters in the valley that were never meant to be together are becoming unraveled and tangled together. It's true. I do agree with that hypothesis. I think our existence is quite confusing for all these franchises. In the meantime, perhaps you should check in with Maleficent. So we need to welcome Maleficent, and here she comes. Cue spooky music. Hey, such a cool character animation. Love it. Taking a photo. What a pose. So yes lads, that is it for getting Maleficent. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Drop us a like, comment, subscribe to the channel, all that fun stuff. We're going to try and get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Can we do it? Maybe. With your help we can. But yes, hope you enjoyed. Any questions? Fire them down below. Hope you're enjoying the patch as much as I am. I can't wait to get stuck into both Maleficent's friendship quests and all the other main storyline quests that they have in store for us. Who knows what is in store for us? That is the question. So that is the Unwritten Realms Maleficent's Demise. Till next we meet, lads. Have a good day, look after yourselves, be good, and take care.